Today's top stories. Trump threatens TV networks. Supreme Court petition on Fed independence. Kamala Harris memoir regrets. Europe's new sanctions on Russia. MI6 warning on Putin. And global markets reacting to the Fed's rate cut. President Trump is once again taking aim at the media, warning that television networks portraying him in a negative light could face the loss of their broadcast licenses. The warning comes just days after ABC suspended late-night host Jimmy Kimmel, sparking fierce debate about government power versus free speech in the United States. At the same time, the Trump administration has filed a petition with the Supreme Court seeking authority to dismiss a Federal Reserve governor. This move has raised alarm among economists and investors who argue it could undermine the central bank's independence, a principle long considered essential for economic stability. In a separate political revelation, Vice President Kamala Harris admitted in her forthcoming memoir that she regrets selecting Tim Walz as her running mate in 2024. Harris confessed she had preferred Pete Buttigieg, a disclosure that is once again fueling speculation about divisions within the Democratic Party. On the international stage, the European Commission rolled out its 19th package of sanctions against Russia. Among the most notable measures is the phase-out of Russian liquefied natural gas imports beginning in 2027, alongside potential penalties for companies in China and India accused of enabling Russia's oil trade. Adding to the pressure on Moscow, outgoing MI6 chief Richard Moore declared that there is no evidence Vladimir Putin seeks peace in Ukraine. He warned that the ongoing conflict is accelerating Russia's decline on the world stage, further isolating the Kremlin from global powers. Meanwhile, financial markets are reacting positively to the U.S. Federal Reserve's first interest rate cut of the year. Global stocks surged on the news, but analysts remain cautious, warning that cutting too aggressively could reignite inflation. In Asia, the Bank of Japan held rates steady, but surprised many by signaling a possible hike and reducing holdings in exchange-traded funds and real estate trusts. These are the stories driving today's conversations in politics, global security, and the economy. From Washington's power struggles to Europe's sanctions on Russia and the Fed's bold economic gamble, the world is shifting fast, and every decision carries weight. You're watching Daily News Drops. Thank you for staying informed. And don't forget, today's headlines shape tomorrow's history.